Good morning, everyone. It's May 16, 2009. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. Sorry, while I'm looking away, I'm trying to reduce things so that I can get to bookmark pages that I want to talk about today. And also, I'm still going to upload to YouTube, no question about it. Hey, I danced with the partner that brought me, but I'm going to try to upload this also to the True Vision tube and see if that works too. What the heck? Talk to as many people as I can. It's the internet. That's what it's there for, right, folks? Hey, gotcha. What I really want to talk about today is, well, first off, in the BBC this morning, we had GM to close 1,100 dealers. And it's coming up now. General Motors has announced plans to close 1,100 of its dealerships in the U.S. as it desperately tries to cut costs and stave off bankruptcy. You're laying off thousands of people, guys. Now, they're not going to be able to afford cars. And now you're closing up the dealerships, and they and their employees aren't going to be able to afford cars. Oh, that's a great way to do it, fellas. Yes, but let's keep them bonuses rolling by all means. And I did notice in the news the other day that part of Chrysler's restructuring, and it's getting approval by the government, GMAC is going to help finance it. Now, didn't we help refinance GM? Methinks there, like I said weeks ago, I smell a payoff in the air. None of the guys who ran these companies, by their smart executive moves, none of them lost their jobs. Well, excuse me, the CEO of GM was told to hit the road. Gee, do you think? Now, later on in this story, on Thursday, rival Chrysler said it would be closing 789 U.S. dealers as part of a massive restructuring program. And GM is also in negotiations with unions to reduce wage costs. Yeah, it's not the guys making millions of bucks at the top doing it. It's you guys making the hourly wages you do. Oh, you want a job and a paycheck commensurate with living costs in the area, which were driven up by who exactly? Get my drift? Yes, folks, I'm a little excitable today. It's just one of those days. GM currently has 6,246 dealers in the U.S. and plans to cut the number to 3,605 by the end of next year. Let's see here. You're going to take away 48% of your dealers, but you're going to sell cars, right? And exactly how does that work? Now, yeah. Oh, by the way, the guys who are getting displaced by this, and displaced is the kind word. Now, the big fear is they're going to sell their cars off cheap, just to make a dime, pay up that mortgage a little bit, because they're going to be on unemployment and not be able to afford things either. But they're going to sell their cars at a dirt cheap price, thereby driving the market value of automobiles even lower than it already is. Now, on to the second one. This one's cute, too, because it seems there's a lot of anger at our president, President Obama, for his decision on the Guantanamo thing. The first line reads, Civil liberties groups have reacted angrily to U.S. President Barack Obama's decision to revive military trials for some Guantanamo Bay detainees. Yeah, Mr. Obama has previously denounced the Bush-era judicial system, but in a statement said new safeguards would ensure detainees, suspects, got a fairer hearing. New rules include rejecting statements obtained from harsh interrogations and limitations on using hearsay evidence. Yeah, I guess there ought to be some limitations on hearsay evidence. You know, I can say any bloody damn thing I want about somebody. Doesn't mean it's true. Means it may be what you want to hear. Nah. But this is okay now. We're going to reject some of it. There will be limitations on hearsay evidence. Oh, the guy died during a harsh interrogation. But, you know, the number one thing that I found amusing in this, and I'm trying to find it, it's from Ari Fleischer, who was George W. Bush's first press secretary, said President Obama, quote, should acknowledge his campaign criticisms were wrong. And I'm still quoting, with some minor changes, he really is following the same path President Bush pursued. You know, I said it during the election campaign about McCain and Obama, and I'm going to say it again, folks, and again and again and again. Republican, Democrat. Same coin, different sides. You know, folks, it's a sorry state of affairs, but it's what it is. We can change that in 2012. Put a real schmuck in the White House. Think about it. I'm Dwight Schmuck. Today's May 16th, 2009. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace, everyone.